Hi guys, I'm here with Vicky. We're just about to talk about braking. This is our second lesson, second hour, and we're really trying to get some soft stopping, squeezing, set, squeeze progress going progressively. Set the brakes, squeeze the brakes. That means your foot goes to the brake, doesn't it? But there's a lot of things about braking we need to know. It's not just the braking. Let's do braking. There's a lot of things that we need to know about braking, and we've got a whole list here. And Vicky, how did you go today on your braking?
Good.
Yes. How else did you go? Do you
Um,
think we achieved the target, or do you think we need to keep practicing the braking?
yeah.
All right.
Practicing.
That's great. So you got a whole bunch of notes here, right?
Yeah.
Can you tell us a lot about braking? Just tell us what you've written down here.
Braking
Yeah.
is for control.
Yes, braking is control.
Yeah. Steering is guidance.
Guidance. So we got to complement each other, those two things, yeah? What else do you have here?
When you start the car, you must not see the handbrake symbol.
Yeah, so the handbrake symbol should be switched off on the dashboard, like that's it right there, the little red bit there near the speedometer, yep. Yep.
Right foot on the brake before starting.
Yes, we always put the right foot on the brake before starting. Next.
Squeeze.
Set, squeeze,
compression
on the brakes, yes. Good.
And the faster you brake, the quicker you stop.
Very interesting. Okay, that's good. Of course we do. So that's compressive hydraulic operator, yeah?
Yeah. Reaction time
Skidding time,
plus skidding time equals stop time.
Very good. So when you see a hazard, you got to be over the time you get to the brakes, you got some reaction, you got skidding time. Cool. And then you stop time, and then you stop certain times. Tell us how, if you're driving X amount, so what do you got, 50 kilometers an hour, how long does it take to stop the car?
30 meters.
And it's a bit of reaction time in that too, isn't it?
Yeah.
Some of the meters in travel.
Yeah.
40 kilometers an hour?
40.
Yeah, okay, so then what about general driving and stopping towards corners? How many meters, say you're driving 40 kilometers an hour, when do you think you should be starting the brakes? Setting and squeezing.
Meters.
40 meters, progressively to the corner. What about 15 kilometers an hour? How far do you have to start braking?
50 meters in advance.
Good, so how many poles would that be? Between
2
poles? That'll be around 2 poles, yeah?
Yeah.
So you start braking just before the second pole to the corner, yeah?
Yep.
Alright.
Look for the brake lights in front of you.
Yes, see the car in front? When he hits the brake lights, you should also hit your brake lights, yeah?
Yeah.
So that means that gives you a nice distance of 3 seconds following his pace, yeah?
Do not prematurely come off the brake.
Yeah, the new students always prematurely come off the brakes, yeah?
Yeah, go slow.
Yeah, so keep the pressure on the brakes, yeah? Okay, you're making a corner, you're going into a corner, and you're traveling, and it's kind of your right away, you got to keep that pressure on, yeah?
Yeah.
Keep the pressure on further around the corner. You can feel the brakes, yeah?
Slow down at roundabouts. Check.
Yes, we always slow down in roundabouts. Check the center, check the right, because you got to give way to the center, got to give way to the right, yeah?
Give way to inside of the roundabout.
The donut, yeah. Give way wherever he's in the donut first of the roundabout, yeah?
Yeah.
Good. What's your next point?
When you pass each other, passing each other.
Yeah, when you're passing each other, making a right turn together with another vehicle on a four-way junction.
Slow.
Slowly go and make sure you check the left bit of the other lane, cool? The left part of that car. Something you can miss a motorcycle.
Yeah.
And then when you've got a vision, you can accelerate gently out, cool?
Right to right, left to left, slowly as well.
Fine, next point.
When you're in a high-risk zone, you have to back off.
Yes, you do. Okay. Oh, yes, so if you're driving in the blind spot of another car, back off and cover your brake, then your car goes backwards a little bit naturally in automatic, and then you can not be driving the blind spot of a truck or another vehicle driver next to you. When you're reversing, what happens? Go very
slow.
Keep the pressure on the brake, don't come off, go very, very, very slow, yeah?
Yeah.
Look for kids.
Don't come off brakes.
Yeah, don't come off the brakes, yep.
Keep 3 seconds following space.
Yes, do you know how to calculate? Let's say that you're following a blue car like this one in front of you, and his back reaches a pole. What do you do from here? What do you say? 1,001 in travel, 1,002, 1,003, and at the 1,003 now you're that car, you're the blue car, yeah?
Yep.
And that's how we calculate our space rule. And what you do if you find yourself too close, you brake.
Brake.
And it slow down a bit, and then you recalculate the space. And make sure you go to 3 seconds. Okay, what's your next point?
Slow down if you can't see 5 seconds in front of you.
Good, like a bend, yeah?
Yeah.
We always ease off the accelerator. Maybe cover your brake a little bit. Cover means shifting your foot to the brake, yeah? Next.
Slow down next to buses, hazards and pedestrians.
Yes, always respond and cover your foot around, okay? That's bonus points for the test if you do that.
Yeah.
Always cover. You got to learn to come off the accelerator, cool? Got to shift your foot regularly. And
when you can't see the turner. When
yeah.
you have people in front of you.
Very good. Cover your brake. Cool. All the time.
Decelerate coming to traffic lights.
Yes, decelerate, cover your foot.
Brakes.
You should be resting there, yeah?
In traffic. Brakes. Hardest
early. So when you're in traffic, lots of traffic lights about or whatever, or you've got some cars around you, right, on the main roads, you always do the hardest what?
Brake early.
Early. And then? Okay. Fine. What's the next point? That was a good point. I like that point.
Don't leave hardest brake till the end.
Good.
Gradually release brake before stopping.
And then? Good.
Leave car length.
Yeah, and then?
Cover your brakes.
Right. Very good. I can't hear you. You gotta say louder, say louder.
Upper hill, use handbrake.
That's the way. Good. Use your handbrake. Okay. Always, before braking, see the rear mirror. Okay. Stop completely for what? How many seconds and where do you
3
stop?
seconds.
For a stop line.
At a stop line.
Good. Go next one.
Before approaching lights, must brake.
Cover the brake. Yep.
I must know how to press gently.
Yes, you're progressively. You're kind of pushing too hard on the accelerator today, aren't you?
Yeah.
Especially into the right little corners, yeah?
Yeah.
Good, and roundabouts, you said already, always slow down towards roundabouts. Start checking.
Use brakes to come out of a curb.
Yes. Okay, next one.
Regularly check mirrors before stopping.
Good.
If in emergency, look first, then brake.
All right. What did we do today that made you stop suddenly? What was that called? Emergency stop, isn't it? Well, how did that feel? You had to slam the brake at 20 kilometers an hour. You said you liked that, didn't you? All right, but that's only to be used in emergencies. That's teaching you how to brake in emergency because we don't want to be hitting the accelerator.
Yeah.
Okay, the wrong pedal.
Yeah.
So we're going to train ourselves to hit that. We might do it another time next session. Maybe we'll do it at 30 kilometers. We'll jam the brake. Oh? Because if something comes in front like a kid and you press the wrong accelerator, you press the wrong pedal, the control pedal, what happens? What could happen?
You could die.
You could kill somebody. So be very careful. Yeah, that happens all the time. Few people have lost their lives, and as a beginner, they've went into a bus shelter. That was only about 3 years ago, and they killed 3 people at the bus shelter around Rockdale. Yeah, it happened. So I'm glad you're learning about your brakes now. Okay, Vicky, thank you very much for teaching us how to brake early. Cool. And this is what we're going to keep practicing until we get it just right.
Yep.
Okay, look forward to our next lesson. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Very cool.